We teach our children how to honor God. Your life teaches your child how to honor God, what place to put God in. I will never forget that I used to go to Woodville Tompkins Career High School. Shout out, first class, 2015, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, I'll never forget I was driving and I pulled up to the school, and my classmate, who was a self-proclaimed Christian, his family was Christian, all of this stuff, right? I was listening to gospel music. Now, mind you, this is traditional gospel music at the time. Now we don't have any excuse. There's literally gospel trap, gospel rap. There's Wande, you got Anike, you got Harvey, you got Lecrae, you have old school Mary. I mean, we have so many options now to listen. You got No Big Deal, like with a period. Anyway, as I was saying, we have so many options to listen to now, but I was saying that to say that as I was pulling up to the school, I had a classmate that was a self-proclaimed Christian. Like, his family's Christian, everybody's Christian, right? But as I'm pulling up, I'm listening to this traditional gospel music, and he when I get out the car, he says, "Why are you listening to that?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" He was like, "It's not Sunday. Why are you listening to that?" And that just spoke volumes. And I just naturally said, I'm listening to it because I want to listen to worship before I start my day. I don't have to just listen to it on Sunday. And he just was really like perplexed, like, why? Like, okay. But it's like, you can tell that although him and his family claimed to be Christian, his family's life reflected that we only honor God, we only acknowledge God, we only do this on Sunday. It's not a lifestyle. And I want y'all to know that it is speaking a message to your children when you talk about God one day and then you turn around the next day and you and your homegirls twerking half naked in front of them, or like you on FaceTime and you cussing and you talking crazy, or you got movies playing that's wild, or you listening to God in the morning and then you turn around and start listening to F this blah, that shoot this blah blah. It's goofy coming out of my mouth, but no, seriously, that was one of the hardest things for me to change, was my music choice, because I loved music so much. One of the hardest things for me to change, but it was one of the first things that God did change. Because what you listening to, your ears and your eyes are a gate, y'all. And at the end of the day, if you are teaching your children confusion, you are going to have to answer to God for the fact that you taught them confusion. You, not the church being a hypocrite. You were a hypocrite. And we got to take accountability for that. It is 2025. Denzel Washington out here getting his life right with God. I already posted that message where I told y'all everybody is picking a side. But I really want the parents, y'all listen to me seriously. If you want to change in your life, decide to put God first. And it's not easy all the time. It's difficult, because putting God first means biting your tongue. It means going to God before going to everybody else, calling everybody else. It means taking a moment to breathe before opening your mouth. Be slow to anger and be quick to listen, slow to speak. It's not easy, but I want you to understand that it's important. Your children's souls is at stake. Like, this world is not for your benefit. The culture that's teaching you to go out here and sleep with this dude and that dude and whatever, and just you got to look out for yourself. There is a God that can look out for you and your family better than you can. And you need to teach your children that, yo. Call on Jesus. Try Boost Radio on Apple Music. Boost Radio. I think it's like 91.4 or whatever. But Boost Radio is literally like 106 in Park for Christians. Y'all show your children that God loves to have fun too. That God has a sense of humor. That God has some good movies out here. They putting Christian movies on Netflix now. You got The Forge. You got a War Room. You have, like, it's so many good movies. You got PureFlix. You also a whole Christian app just for Christian movies and stuff. Like, 9 times out of 10, they're gonna be free on YouTube. But y'all are accountable. We as the parents we're accountable for your children's souls. You got the answer to that, man. And you listen. It's not too late to get yourself right with God. If you don't know everything, you don't have to. God is the shower. You don't clean up yourself before you get in the shower, right? You let the shower clean you. Let God clean you. Just say, Lord, show me how to raise these kids. Read Isaiah 54. He promises to be your husband and to help you with your kids.